Chosen one, what I am about to share may surprise or even shock you. Have you ever felt like you don't truly belong in this world? Like there's something greater surrounding you, something you can feel, but no one else can see or understand? If you've ever experienced that deep sense of being different, of sensing an invisible force guiding you, then I need you to pay close attention to what I'm about to reveal. If you have the letter M on your hand, then let me tell you something incredibly important. It is no coincidence. The mark you carry on your palm isn't just a random line. This is a powerful symbol, a sign that you were chosen for something extraordinary from the very first breath you took. It is a divine mark, a symbol that transcends mere coincidence. It is a constant reminder that you were not born by accident, and your life has purpose far beyond what you've known until now. From the moment you were born, your life has been part of a grand, divine plan, a purpose that's been shaping you in ways you may not fully understand. Whether you've noticed it or not, the invisible forces of the universe have been conspiring for you to be here at this moment, exactly as you are, with all your experiences, strengths, and even your challenges. The letter M is not just a line, it is the seal of a chosen one, a person marked for greatness, marked for a mission that will have a lasting impact. Have you ever felt like you were here for a reason, yet struggled to find the clarity to understand it? Like something deep inside was pulling you toward a greater calling, but you couldn't quite put it into words. The truth is, this restlessness, this deep knowing, is part of the divine purpose that began the moment you took your first breath. You have been chosen for a mission that's been whispering to you from the very beginning. You've likely spent much of your life questioning why you feel different, why you struggle to fit into the patterns and expectations that society places on you. It's as if the world around you operates at one frequency, while your spirit operates on another, higher level. That's because you are not meant to live like the others. You are meant to lead, to shine brightly in a world that needs your unique light. The letter M on your palm is not just a coincidence, it's the universe's way of confirming that you are a chosen one. Your journey began long before you were even aware of it, and it is now time for you to step into the truth of who you really are. So, I invite you to take a step forward in recognizing this truth. Like this video if you feel the stirrings of your divine calling deep within. Subscribe to the channel, because together we will uncover more of the hidden truths and mysteries that have been designed for you. And most importantly, comment "I am ready" below if you are prepared to step fully into your purpose and embrace the calling God has placed upon your life. The time has come, and now that we've acknowledged the mark you carry, let's begin to understand just what this powerful letter means for your life. We are about to uncover the incredible destiny that awaits, one that has been in the works from the very moment of your birth. Stay with me, as this is only the beginning of your awakening. Now, take a deep breath. Because as we move forward, the journey will only become clearer, and the steps toward embracing your divine mission will unfold before you in ways you never imagined. Let's dive deeper into what this letter truly signifies and how it will change the way you see your life. 2. The significance of the mark, the letter M on your palm. Chosen one, I want you to take a moment and really let this sink in. The letter M on your palm is far more than just a mark. It is not a random, insignificant line, it is a divine symbol of your purpose, a mark that has been with you since the very moment you were born. From the first breath you took, the universe began aligning itself around you, preparing you for something extraordinary. This mark is a sign that you were chosen, not just to live, but to fulfill a higher calling, a purpose that is greater than anything you may have imagined up until now. The letter M on your palm is more than a simple symbol, it's a powerful proof of your divine destiny. Think about it. Your very existence is not an accident. Everything about your life has been intricately designed, from your birth to every single moment that has shaped who you are. God, in His infinite wisdom, has placed this mark on you to indicate that your life was meant for something greater than ordinary living. You see, God doesn't make mistakes, and your life has never been a random event. Each detail of your journey, the people you've met, the struggles you've faced, they all fit into a larger divine plan. The M on your hand is evidence that you are marked from birth, chosen to fulfill a purpose that only you can complete. You are not here by chance, your life carries a sacred significance. Every challenge, every victory, every tear, and every smile has prepared you for this moment of awakening. And this mark is just the beginning. The letter M signifies that your spirit has always been guided by a divine hand, even when you didn't understand it. For those of you with this mark, you've probably felt this call deep within you, an inexplicable pull towards something greater, something beyond the mundane routines of life. Perhaps it's a feeling you've had since childhood, when you noticed that while others seemed to be happy with the ordinary, you were looking for something deeper, something more meaningful. This mark, this letter M, is not just a sign, it is a call to awaken to your divine mission. Think about your early life. Were there moments when you felt different, when you wondered why you were so attuned to the emotions of others, or why you always questioned the deeper meanings of life? You may have thought that these feelings were unique to you, but they weren't random. They were whispers from your soul, calling you to recognize your divine purpose. You were never meant to be like everyone else. You were designed to shine differently, to see the world from a higher perspective. And now, it's time to acknowledge that purpose and step fully into your mission. I want to ask you, chosen one, have you ever felt like you were meant for something more? From a young age, did you have that gut feeling that you were different, as though you were walking a path that was already mapped out for you? Have you ever wondered why your struggles felt more intense, why your empathy for others was deeper, or why your thoughts seemed to dive into realms that others couldn't understand? Share with me in the comments, how have you felt this divine calling throughout your life? I would love to hear your stories and experiences, because this journey is personal for each of us, yet it's connected in a way that transcends our individual paths. Remember, chosen one, when you understand that your life has been designed with this mark of the letter M, you begin to see that every step you've taken has been preparing you for something greater. God has not placed you here by mistake. Every decision, every challenge, and every victory was part of the plan for you to step into your divine purpose. This mark is a constant reminder that you are not just another face in the crowd, you are a chosen one, and the world needs to see you embrace your unique mission. As we continue, I invite you to reflect on the next part of this journey. Are you ready to embrace the full power of your calling? The path ahead may not always be easy, but it is designed for you, and you are equipped for every step of it. Let's dive even deeper into why this calling is not only a blessing but a responsibility, one that will transform not only your life but the lives of those around you. Stay with me, because this message is just getting started. As we get to this point, many of you will be wondering what the M sign means. And as we continue this powerful journey, I want you to take a deep breath and truly feel the weight of what's unfolding for you. The letter M on your palm is not just a line, it is a spiritual sign, a divine calling that has been with you from the very beginning, echoing through your entire life. Long before you were fully aware of it, this mark began guiding you, calling you to a purpose far greater than what most people experience. From an early age, you might have sensed that you were different, that there was something much bigger surrounding you, something unseen by others. Perhaps you've experienced moments where you felt disconnected from the world, or where the things that concerned others didn't seem to matter as much to you. This is your spirit awakening. The letter M represents that your soul has always been tuned to something beyond the ordinary, and you've carried that calling in your heart even when you didn't fully understand it. Think about your life, all the moments that seemed challenging, the times you felt isolated or misunderstood, those were not signs of failure. No, they were signs of preparation. Each trial, every experience of pain or confusion, was shaping you for this moment, for the time when you would fully understand your purpose. The letter M symbolizes that your life's journey has been a divine preparation, leading you towards embracing your destiny. Your spiritual journey, even though it might not always have made sense at the time, has been an intentional path. Everything you faced, every hardship, was part of a much grander design. These experiences were the universe's way of getting you ready for the divine mission you are meant to fulfill. But here's the key part of your journey: it's not about waiting for your purpose to show up in the future. Your purpose is already manifesting. Right now. The letter M signifies that every decision you make is already aligning you with that greater purpose, whether you realize it or not. You are living out the manifestation of your divine mission, and with each choice, you draw closer to the powerful destiny that has always been yours. Have you felt, deep within you, a calling that seems to whisper louder every day? Maybe it's something you've known for years, or perhaps it's just becoming clear to you now. I want you to take a moment and reflect. Has there been a turning point in your life where you began to realize this greater purpose? I invite you to share your journey in the comments below. What moments of your life stand out as signs that you were meant for something bigger? Was there a time when you could feel the weight of your calling, even though you didn't fully understand it at the time? Leave a comment and share your experiences with us, because you are not alone in this. Your story could be the key to unlocking someone else's journey, and together, we can build a community of chosen ones, united in our shared purpose. Your path has been written with intention, and the time is now. You are here, watching this video, because the divine timing has brought us together. The universe is calling you to embrace this truth. You have always been chosen, and now is the time to fully awaken to your purpose. This is your moment to step forward, to embrace what is already unfolding, and to trust that every step you take will be part of the great plan God has for you. Stay with me, because this journey is just beginning, and there is so much more for you to discover. Are you ready to embrace your destiny and fulfill your divine mission? And as we delve deeper into your journey, I want you to truly reflect on the internal struggles you faced. The weight of being chosen is not something that comes without its challenges. From an early age, you may have felt like an outsider, like there was something unique and powerful inside of you, but the world around you couldn't quite understand it. You've questioned why you couldn't just fit in, why the things that preoccupied others didn't seem to matter as much to you. And throughout your life, you've faced moments of profound loneliness and uncertainty, thinking perhaps you were meant to walk a different path. As a chosen one, adolescence often became a time of deep conflict. You may have asked yourself, why do I feel so different? Why does it seem like I'm carrying a weight that no one else can see? These are not random thoughts or feelings, they are signs of your soul awakening. The letter M on your palm is not just a mark, it's the sign of a path that is different, a path that requires you to face these struggles head-on. But I want to remind you, these struggles are not your burden alone. They are part of your spiritual refinement. The isolation, the moments of uncertainty, and the times when you felt misunderstood are all part of the process that shapes you into who you were meant to become. Each challenge you faced, whether small or large, was an opportunity for growth, for spiritual elevation. Think of it as a precious stone being shaped by the most careful hands. Every hardship, every tear you shed, was a tool used by God to refine your spirit, to make you stronger, and to prepare you for the greater mission that lies ahead. The pain you've felt and the challenges you've overcome are not there to break you, they are there to refine you, to remove the impurities and reveal the true essence of who you are. This process of refinement can be difficult to understand while you're going through it. There are times when it feels like the world is weighing down on you, and you wonder if the struggle is worth it. But let me reassure you, every step, every challenge, is part of your divine training for the powerful mission God has set before you. Now, I want to turn the conversation to you. I know many of you have faced struggles that feel too heavy to bear at times. How have you dealt with feeling different in your life? What have you learned from those moments of solitude, when the world seemed to misunderstand you? I encourage you to share your story in the comments below. Let us support each other, because we are all part of this divine journey, and your experience may be the encouragement someone else needs to move forward on their path. Let's create a community where we can learn from one another and grow stronger together. Your struggles are not in vain. They are part of the divine plan. And as we continue on this journey, know that every single moment you've faced, every moment of doubt, pain, or loneliness, has been God's way of preparing you for something greater. As you face these challenges, trust in the process, because you are being refined to step into the power that you were born with. So, reflect on your journey. What lessons have you learned from your struggles? Share in the comments, and let's keep this conversation going, knowing that each step brings you closer to fulfilling your divine calling. This is not the end, it's just the beginning. Now, let's continue our journey to discover the purpose that is waiting to unfold. Chosen one, we've journeyed through the challenges, the struggles, and the moments of self-doubt. But now, it's time to focus on something even more powerful, the reason behind it all. The letter M on your hand is not merely a symbol, it's a divine call, urging you to embrace your spiritual path and step fully into the mission that God has set for you. From the very beginning, you were not meant to live an ordinary life. The presence of the M on your palm signifies that you have been set apart for something extraordinary, something that transcends the mundane realities of everyday life. This mark is God's divine signature on your life, a constant reminder that your existence carries a deeper meaning, a purpose that only you can fulfill. Once you begin to understand the purpose behind the struggles, trials, and moments of solitude you've experienced, everything starts to align. Your path is not just a series of random events, each challenge and setback was a divine refinement. You have been shaped and molded by life's experiences, just as a stone is slowly refined into a gem. You are being prepared to fulfill a mission that will impact not only your life but the world around you. Do you ever look back on your journey and wonder why you had to face certain hardships? Why you had to feel different or isolated? It's because every single experience has been part of your spiritual refinement. As Romans 8 verse 28 tells us, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Your struggles were never meaningless, they were carefully crafted to mold you into the person you need to be to carry out the divine mission God has planned for you. The moment you realize your purpose, everything changes. You begin to see your life through a new lens. No longer will you see your experiences as mere obstacles or setbacks, but as powerful steps that have prepared you for the calling that awaits. Your mission is not something distant or abstract, it is unfolding right now, in every decision you make, in every step you take. The time has come for you to stop doubting your worthiness and to embrace the truth that you are here for something far greater than you've imagined. As you step into your purpose, the world will begin to recognize your light. Others will be drawn to you, looking to you for guidance and strength, because you carry within you the divine spark of a higher calling. Your role isn't just to live for yourself, it's to guide others, to help illuminate their path, just as your own has been illuminated by divine grace. Every moment of growth, every trial you've overcome, was preparing you for this moment. So, are you ready to embrace your calling? This is the time to make a choice. The path ahead is yours to take, and God is waiting for you to step forward boldly, with courage and faith. You were born for this, chosen one, and every part of your being has been prepared to fulfill this purpose. Your journey is unfolding, and it's time to embrace it fully. If this message resonates with you, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's walk this journey together. Tell me, what moments in your life have shaped your understanding of your calling? How did you start realizing that you were meant for something greater? Comment below with your thoughts or stories, and let's connect. You are not alone on this path. And if you're ready to take the next step in embracing your divine purpose, comment "I am chosen." Let's declare it together. Let's affirm that we are stepping into our mission, fully aligned with the divine plan. Your purpose is unfolding right now, and I am here with you every step of the way. Keep walking in faith, keep embracing your calling, and watch as the divine plan reveals itself more clearly with each step you take. Now, take a deep breath, and with each step forward, remember, you were chosen for something great. Now that you've understood the spiritual significance of the mark on your palm, it's time to reflect on what it truly means for your journey. This mark is not just a symbol, but a divine responsibility, a sign that you are called to live with a purpose that is far greater than yourself. This responsibility isn't always easy to carry, it requires courage, strength, and the willingness to stand apart from the crowd. The path you are meant to walk is not a typical one. The courage it takes to embrace your divine mission will often feel like you're swimming against the current of the world. There will be times when others may question your choices, when you may feel misunderstood or even rejected. But take comfort in knowing that these struggles are part of your spiritual refinement. Just like David, who was chosen to be king while still a humble shepherd, you too are being prepared for something extraordinary, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment. You see, living with a purpose means living with integrity, courage, and faith, qualities that will often set you apart from others. You weren't created to follow the world's standards. Instead, you are called to lead with your gifts and unique calling, bringing light and truth to a world that is in desperate need of guidance. God's calling doesn't come without challenges. But in those moments of doubt, remember the words from Isaiah 41 verse 10, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God has entrusted you with this purpose because He believes in you. He knows that you are equipped to fulfill this destiny, no matter the obstacles that may stand in your way. The responsibility of living out your purpose isn't about being perfect, it's about having the courage to keep moving forward, even when the road seems unclear or difficult. Think of Moses, who doubted his ability to lead but still obeyed God's command to free his people. The responsibility he carried was immense, but he persevered, and through him, God's plan was fulfilled. Similarly, you are called to be a beacon of hope, a guide to others, and a light in dark places. But to fulfill this calling, you must be willing to stand firm in your path, even when the world might not understand your journey. So, how do you plan to embrace this responsibility? Are you ready to step into your divine mission with courage and conviction? This is the moment to stand up and live with intention. It's time to let go of the fears and doubts that have held you back. The mark on your palm is a reminder that you have already been chosen for this path. God has trust in you. The question now is, are you willing to trust yourself and move forward with boldness? I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What does embracing your divine responsibility look like for you? How are you preparing to face the challenges that come with your calling? Let's build a community of individuals who are ready to walk this path with courage, supporting each other in our shared mission. Your commitment to stepping into this responsibility is not only a personal decision, it has the power to inspire others as well. As you reflect on your next steps, remember that you are not walking this journey alone. Together, we can support and encourage one another as we live out our divine purposes with boldness. Let's make the decision together to move forward, embrace our calling, and be the change we are destined to bring. If you are ready to take that step, comment "I am ready" and let's continue this journey of transformation together. As we come to the close of today's message, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on something important. Your journey has only just begun. Everything you've learned so far, the revelation about the mark on your palm, the purpose that has been with you from birth, and the realization that you have a divine mission, is just the beginning of a much grander path. What you've just discovered is not the destination, but a powerful starting point. You are on the brink of uncovering your true potential, and every step forward will bring you closer to fulfilling God's purpose for your life. Think about it, the challenges you faced, the isolation you may have felt, the moments when you questioned your place in the world, those weren't coincidences. They were part of a divine plan that was set into motion before you even knew it. You were marked from the very beginning, chosen for a purpose greater than you could ever have imagined. Now, as you stand at the threshold of this revelation, it's time to move forward with intention and purpose. This is your moment to walk boldly into the life you were meant to live. But simply knowing your purpose is not enough. It's about taking action, making conscious decisions that align with the calling you've just uncovered. Take time today to reflect deeply on this. What steps can you take today to move closer to your mission? What shifts in mindset, habit, or direction do you need to make in order to fully embrace the divine plan laid out before you? Start setting your intentions right now. Write them down, visualize them, and most importantly, act upon them. The path will not always be easy, but with each step you take, you'll feel more aligned with your purpose. Trust that each challenge, each victory, is part of your spiritual growth. I want to pray for you now. Dear God, I thank you for each person who is walking this path of discovery. May you guide them every step of the way. May your wisdom illuminate their path and may your strength carry them through every challenge they face. Give them the courage to walk boldly into their calling and the wisdom to recognize the divine opportunities that lie ahead. Lord, we know that we are not alone on this journey, and we ask for your continued guidance as we walk in your will. Amen. Now, as you reflect on this revelation, I encourage you to stay connected and continue your journey with us. Don't let this moment be the end of your growth. It's only the beginning. There are more insights, more lessons, and more divine revelations waiting for you. You're not meant to walk this path alone, and I'm here to walk it with you. Together, we can share wisdom, encourage each other, and move forward with strength and faith. If you're ready to take the next step and embrace the path that has been set before you, please subscribe, like, and share this message with anyone who might need it. There's so much more to be discovered, so many more steps to take, and I can't wait to see what's in store for you. Continue to stay connected, the journey is just beginning, and together, we will continue to uncover more of God's beautiful plan for our lives. Trust the journey, embrace your divine purpose, and stay open to the transformation ahead.